want to see a submarine.
Subs! Not a
like
Subway
Subway.
or a Mr. Sub.
No.
An actual legit.
Or Quiznos sub? Is it a Quiznos sub?
It's a HMS Ojibwa sub.
So it's a native sub.
Native submarine sandwich.
Is it made out of like birchwood?
I don't think so. We'll see. We'll see when we get there.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't rain. It's kind of gray out.
Looks like it's trying to, but
I mean, to be honest, we're going to a sub, so if it does rain, we just go inside the sub. So it's more realistic, I think.
Yeah, because then you're like water.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So don't know much about the sub. That's why we're getting a tour, because knowledge is power.
Exactly. I don't normally drive in these videos, or any videos. You're usually the chauffeur.
In my Ford.
In your Ford.
And
sponsor, please.
Sponsor company vehicles.
That would be all right.
Yes. So
they'll succumb to that.
Yeah. Not in the car, but in the car behind us, with Jackie. It's the girl car. This is the guy car.
Yeah, the better car.
Obviously. Yeah. So.
It's not silver.
It's got the better driver, it's got the better navigator, it's got the better tunes. It's got a sunroof.
Big sunroof.
Yeah, look at that sunroof.
Except there's not a whole lot of sun today.
No. I don't know if we can see them, but they're way back there.
Yeah, I slowed down today. Jackie was not driving the same speed.
That's them.
Falling behind.
That's them. So.
But it's nice that she keeps a safe distance. There's a good like 7 vehicle lengths in between.
Yeah, stopping distance.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
But another reason why this car is the best, we have all the food and the drinks. We do. So if you're ever going anywhere with us, make sure you're in our car, because our car is the best car.
Big time. Like way better.
It's better than Iron Man's party Humvee in the first Iron Man, before he's Iron Man.
That's true.
I mean, I don't plan on getting blown up.
When all he is Tony Stark.
Yeah. So should be good.
The next vehicle.
Humvee?
Yeah.
The party V.
The party V. So you don't know much about, like, it's not like massive nuclear submarine.
I think it's just like a little sub. I do know.
Like, what do you mean by little? How little?
Like I don't know. It was like, I'm pretty sure they paid $2 billion for it.
$2 billion?
Yes.
That'd be one hell of a sub. I guess maybe it's not, but it seems like that should be one hell of a submarine.
Good. It's in Port Burwell. If you want to check it out.
We'll let you know later if you actually should.
And Port Burwell's. I mean, you're gonna watch the video, so you probably don't have to. There is a fee to get in, $20. So if you watch the video, make sure you give me $20. I'll make sure the museum gets it. But yeah, the Port Burwell's not very big.
No, that's what surprises me.
It's a tiny place.
I feel like they're going to be paying this off for quite a long time.
Well,
they need a lot of visitors.
I did hear they defaulted on their loan.
Oh.
So
who knows how long the submarine's actually going to be there.
Which is why we got to go today, even though it's slightly miserable outside.
Yeah, we may not ever get a chance to see a submarine again.
Yeah. We'll check it out. We'll get back to you. We'll see what they let us, if they let us film inside and stuff like that.
No, we'll just have to do a post review.
Yeah, a post review of everything we learned.
Yes, about
a 500-word essay in verbal form on your desk in seconds.
We want straight A's, otherwise you can all go to hell.
Yeah, exactly. So, we'll see you there. Until then. Well, we'll just see you there.
Yeah, just chill out for like 30 seconds.
It won't even.
No, not even.
It's just like, it'll be like.
Do a lot of ducking and moving around, like watch your head and watch where you're walking. I'll show you the forward hatches outside, the doors. But one of the doors on another submarine was left open. And back then they just had this inspection hole here. And another young submariner, he was painting all the tubes. And he opened the door up. He painted the inspection hole over on the inside. So this one day, one of the doors were left open. It wasn't shut. And the guy opened the tube up and flooded the whole submarine and killed everybody on board. Because once the water, that's it, it's all over.
What year was that?
I don't know exactly what year that was. But that's what happened.
So they can't seal off the room?
No. There's a captain of this, he says, you see this on TV where start the pumps up and all this stuff, you know, pump the water up.
No.
He said, you're going to the bottom. That's it.
So it was unusable after that?
Yeah, they just, they got everybody off it and they all died though. So they come up with a thing called the fetus pin. They welded these things on
the what pin?
It's called the fetus pin.
Fetus pin?
Yeah. So they used to pull this down, even, they'd look through that too. And stick this in, like this. Pull it out to see if it was dry or wet. If it was wet, they wouldn't open the door. If it was dry, then they could open the door. So that's what they used to do with that. Submarine escape immersion equipment. And the guys, if this submarine was sinking, there'd be 70 guys on this sub. They'd all come in here, there's the escape hatch there that they'd have to go out. So they put these suits on, and out of the 70 guys, how do you think they'd line the guys up?
Captain first?
No.
Last.
Yeah. But the smallest guy goes first, and the biggest guy goes last, in case he gets jammed in that hole. These air lines up here is what they'd plug into. They'd have masts on, and they'd plug in these air lines, running down to their masts. They'd get up there, that ladder, like this would be full of water, so it wouldn't be having far to go. And go through there. They'd take a deep breath, and up they'd go. They were all trained like that in England. Everybody's out. Heads to the back of the submarine. These propellers were even highly classified back in the day, because even the Russians wanted to know how this thing ran so quiet. They wanted to know, even the US wanted to know. That thing there is called a plane. That's the guy steering the ship, and would flap up and down where they wanted to go down and up. Back there is where the rear torpedoes used to come out. These two. Yeah. So I've been down the bottom. That's where all the batteries were, electronics and stuff. No, yes.
Drunken sailors didn't want to go.
No, not to clean all those terminals.
So that was the sub.
That was the submarine.
Pretty cool tour. Too bad some of it was classified, so...
Pretty crazy though, you know, classified information.
What did you think?
That was pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Would you recommend?
I think so.
I agree. I agree. For 20 bucks and an hour and a half drive or whatever, I'd say it was worth it. It's amazing how huge it is. It's like almost 3,000 tons and 290 feet long, 295 feet long.
It doesn't feel that long when you're in there, though.
No, in there they've, well, what did the other guy was just saying, between the main wall, like the outside, and then the inner wall is like up to 4 feet. So really kind of
cool.
takes away some space, but I guess that's...
Would you guys ever want to tour in a sub?
No.
Like an active sub?
Nope.
No, I
get seasick.
I shower almost twice a day. I couldn't imagine going down to only once a week.
I would love that. I hate showering.
Really?
I could totally do that, I think. So
you're gonna join the Navy?
I think I'm gonna join the Navy. Do it.
Good luck.
Gonna jump on in
I
that.
think you're a little. Well, you probably have to work out a bit.
Yeah, I think
Why?
Condition yourself, or
The only part that wouldn't be good is if the sub was sinking, because I don't swim very well.
I don't think it matters if you can swim or not at that point in time.
Yeah.
I think once it's going down, it's down.
Yeah. And I don't know. I got kind of claustrophobic, but not too bad. When I took the train to Vancouver,
Yeah.
it was kind of very similar. Like, you know, you don't have room to pass people, and your toilet's pretty much your toilet. That's it. So,
Yeah. Your
Jackie's
toilet's
down.
nowhere to
Jackie's
wash
down.
hands. It's pretty crazy.
It's because I haven't showered in a week.
Wondering what this
But
all
yeah,
was.
I think it was cool to tour, but I couldn't imagine that being closed up and stuck underwater with nowhere to go.
With 70 other people?
70 other people.
I think it'd be fun.
69 other people.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sure, whatever. Like what you
Awesome,
said.
definitely worth a tour. That's something you don't see every day. I mean, unless you come every day, but
Check it out.
you should.